What if I told you that India is building a national treasure chest, not of gold or jewels, but of something far more valuable in the 21st century? I'm talking about data, AI models, and raw computing power. And the best part? It's being made available to you for free. This is the story of AI Kosha, India's ambitious plan to become a global AI superpower. Imagine you're a young developer in a small Indian town. You have a brilliant idea for an AI application that could change agriculture, healthcare, or education, but you hit a wall. You don't have the right data, you can't afford expensive foreign APIs, and you definitely can't afford the powerful computers needed to train your models. This is the problem that has held back thousands of Indian innovators, till now. AI Kosha is the Indian government's answer to this challenge. It's a core part of the massive India AI mission, and its goal is simple but revolutionary: to build a sovereign AI ecosystem that doesn't depend on foreign platforms. Think of it as a giant centralized library, but for AI. Inside, you'll find a growing collection of Indio-centric datasets, ready-made models, and access to powerful computers. So what kind of data are we talking about? This isn't just random information scraped from the web. We're talking about real, ethically sourced datasets from critical sectors. Ministries, public agencies, and trusted partners are contributing data on agriculture, healthcare, Indian languages, logistics, governance, and so much more. Instead of hunting for clean, usable data, you get curated, documented, and legally sound information that truly reflects the reality of 1.4 billion Indians. But AI Kosha isn't just a static library of files. It's part of a complete end-to-end system. On one end, it connects to an AI sandbox. This is your personal playground, where you can experiment, test, and build models without needing to set up any heavy infrastructure on your own laptop. It's like having a virtual AI lab at your fingertips. On the other end, AI Kosha plugs directly into India's national AI compute infrastructure. This means subsidized access to powerful GPU clusters. For startups and researchers, this is a game changer. You can train and fine-tune serious large-scale models at a fraction of the normal cost. This powerful combination of data, tools, and compute is India's strategic advantage. The government isn't just talking about AI. It's giving builders the actual raw materials and machinery they need to create. Let's make this real. How does this help a startup? Picture an agritech startup working out of Punjab or Maharashtra. Instead of guessing what farmers need, the team logs into AI Kosha. They download real farmer query datasets, historical weather records, and local crop statistics. They then fine-tune a language model to understand Hindi, Punjabi, Marathi, and even local dialects. With this, they can build a voice-based assistant that answers farming questions, predicts crop diseases from photos, and sends localized advice directly to a farmer's WhatsApp. Suddenly, a process that used to take months of painful data collection is fast-tracked. They are standing on the shoulders of giants, building on years of structured data. Now, let's look at healthcare. A health tech startup can use anonymized medical datasets, hospital statistics, or public health records from AI Kosha. With this data, they can train models to detect early warning signs of diseases prevalent in India, optimize chaotic hospital workflows, or build chatbots that answer basic health queries in multiple Indian languages. The key here is relevance. Because the data comes from Indian conditions, the AI models are far more accurate for our population than models trained on generic Western datasets. We can finally build systems optimized for our own people, our climate, our culture, and our infrastructure. The applications are endless. Fintech and logistics startups can use AI Kosha to build smarter risk-scoring engines, fraud detection systems, or delivery optimization tools. Imagine a fintech founder using structured transaction patterns and mobility data to design algorithms that catch fraud in real time. Startup combining route, demand, and traffic datasets to find the fastest, cheapest way to move goods across our vast country, saving fuel and time for thousands of trucks. This all becomes so much easier when you have a trusted, government-backed source of data instead of starting from scratch every single time. But AI Kosha isn't just for big startups. It's a launchpad for individual developers, students, and learners. A solo programmer can sign up, browse datasets, download a single file, and start practicing their skills, instead of using random toy datasets from abroad. They're working with data that's directly relevant to the problems they see in their own communities. That same individual can then go from learning to building. They could pull education data to create a recommendation system for students, or use language datasets to fine-tune a small model that translates between English and their regional language for an app or a YouTube tool. This is also a revolution for education. Teachers and AI schools can turn AI Kosha into a live laboratory. Instead of just teaching theory, they can assign projects where students build chatbots that answer real questions from Indian farmers, or design dashboards visualizing Indian census data. Students learn the full pipeline, exploring data, cleaning it, building models, and evaluating them, all on open data that reflects their own country. This doesn't just improve the quality of education. It inspires a new generation of builders who see AI as a tool to solve Indian problems. Crucially, because this is a national platform, AI Kosha is also setting the standards for responsible AI. Every dataset is checked for consent, privacy, and fairness. Access levels are clearly defined, so that while open data is widely available, sensitive data is handled with care and proper permissions. This teaches our developers and startups to build systems that respect privacy and align with India's emerging regulations from day one. We're not just aiming to be an AI innovator. We're aiming to be a leader in safe and trustworthy AI. On the global stage, AI Kosha is a massive strategic move. Many countries talk about sovereign AI, but very few have a consolidated government-backed platform like this, tied directly to subsidized compute. India is sending a clear message. We are here to be an AI producer, not just a consumer. When our startups use AI Kosha to create models for Indian languages, for Indian environments, and for Indian markets, they are creating intellectual property that can be exported to other countries with similar needs across Asia, Africa, and the global south. This positions India as a hub for affordable, context-aware AI solutions for the world. So what's the most powerful takeaway for you? AI Kosha dramatically lowers the barrier between a great idea and a real product. Before, you needed money for data, for compute, and for foreign cloud subscriptions just to get started. Now, you can log into a national platform, pull high-quality data, and start building immediately. When you combine this incredible resource with India's massive pool of young, talented engineers, you get a recipe for explosive innovation. AI Kosha is the invisible infrastructure that will power thousands of projects you'll see in the coming years. AI-powered farming advice, smart transport systems, fraud-proof digital payments, and personal assistants that speak your language. It's a signal that India is serious about owning its AI future. It gives startups a launchpad, individuals a playground, educators a classroom, and the nation a foundation to lead. The message is simple. You no longer have an excuse to sit on the sidelines. The tools, the data, and the power are being built for you. By learning to use AI Kosha, you're not just learning a new skill. You are helping to place India firmly in the front row of global AI innovation. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this inspiring, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with anyone who believes in the power of technology to build a better future for India. See you in the next one.